Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing and joining the family. We would love to have you. If you've been here before and you're already a part of the family, thank you for continuously returning, and I appreciate you so much. You guys are the reason that this channel is growing tremendously, and because of your likes, your comments, your shares, you are helping these messages to get out to other people who need it. So thank you so much. Family, I have a very important message to deliver to you today. And we're going to do something a little bit different because I don't like routine. Like, I like to change things up, you know? So today we're going to be working with these Orisha tarot cards. If you guys aren't familiar with the Orishas, you should definitely study them, especially if you are a person of, I want to say, so-called African or any type of indigenous descent. The Orishas are all deities based off of the elements, and it is actually one of the oldest spiritual practices in the world. It's actually the oldest spiritual practice in the world. The energies, of course, the names change across regions, but ultimately they are the same energies. All right. So we're going to be working with this Orisha. It's called the Tarot of the Orishas, and it has a picture of Shango on the front of it. And if you don't know about Shango, you should definitely research him. Shango is the Orisha of thunder and lightning and rain and justice for the most part. But yeah, read more about him. Read more about the Orishas. Educate yourself on your culture. And even if you are not of, indigenous or Aboriginal descent, still educate yourself. Expand your horizons. It's important, right? Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So, my beautiful people, not only will I be using these cards, I will be using my intuition. Okay, so this is going to be mainly, I want to say like 90%, maybe even 85, okay? 85% a intuitive reading. So I'm looking at the cards. I'm not even going to be reading from the guidebook. I'm just going to be going based off of my intuition. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section if it resonates with you, okay? Remember, this is a collective general reading. If it does not resonate with you, it's okay to leave it behind. Not every reading that's for the collective will resonate with you, okay? But if you want it to resonate with you, definitely give some energy towards the channel. Like, comment, share. Once you insert your energy, then more than likely more of the readings will resonate with you. All right. And if it does resonate with you, please drop that like, drop a comment, make sure you subscribe. Okay. All right. So, I'm getting the feeling of a lot of community building going on. All right. And so a lot of you are unifying, right? And I feel like it started a lot from social media. It started from learning the truth on social media. It started from you may have someone who is sharing certain content with you, right? You may have like a family member or a friend who sends you things and you're like, yo, this is crazy. And they're like, yo, check this out. And some of you guys have started to also change up what you follow. You're becoming more consciously aware of the accounts that you're following. I'm seeing some of you unfollow certain accounts that are negative, fighting videos, twerk videos, and then now you're starting to follow more educational videos, right? Because you're learning more about not only just your culture and our story, but you're learning about food. The hidden chemicals found in our food and our skincare and hair care products, right? Even down to the water. There's fluoride in the water. There's chlorine in the water, in the tap water. So a lot of you are educating yourself, and that is making you want to step out of your shell more, because I'm seeing y'all scrolling through the comment sections and you're able to relate to a lot of these comments, and that's making you more comfortable. That's making you want to connect with more people. So again, it started online. It started with you scrolling down comment sections, looking at comments, and now a lot of you are going out. You popping out, and not only because it's summertime, but you're popping out because you want to connect with other people. And sometimes we have to keep in mind, like, the collective consciousness is a thing, and a lot of us are in that place now. We're in that place where we're no longer trying to be introverts. We want to connect with our people, and we want to spread awareness. We want to learn new things, and we want to see what's up for the future, right? Because we're not living under a rock, so we can see what's going on in other places of the world. We can see that there's war and famine, right? And so communities have to band together in order to learn how to survive and thrive. And yes, it's getting real, especially in the United States, in other parts of the world where it hasn't happened as yet, or it hasn't happened in the front yet, because it's already happening. You may not notice it happening, but it's already happening. I don't know if you guys are noticing all of these the army trucks or whatever you call them. They're slowly sneaking them in. So something is brewing, right? And we feel it. And so we're connecting. We're wanting to get closer. And so on the picture of this card is someone in the front with two fires. He has a fire in one hand, a fire in the other hand. And then he got a group of people, like the whole village behind him. And the whole village banded together, and they say, looks like one of the guys is holding a woman who may have been hurt. So everyone is banding together to help. And that's powerful. And some of you may be this guy in the front. Some of you are the leaders. Some of you were put here to be the leaders, right? And the fire in this guy's hand is very significant because he is showing them the way, right? In a community where maybe the lights have gone out, right? There's no electricity, right? You're the one lighting the fire to provide that light. You are becoming the light. And some of you, it may be literal and it may be figurative. Like, you are literally that light. You may be literally lighting some fire or showing people the way, or figuratively, right? Spiritually, you have something about you. You have that aura within you and around you that make people want to follow you. And so some of you may not even have known that you had it in you to be a leader. And now you are, the more you mingle with people and people are kind of like flocking to you, like, oh, what's your name? I like your shoes. I like your hair. I like this, where you from? And people are talking to you out of nowhere, and you're feeling more comfortable talking to them. You're like, oh snap, like, I'm pretty cool. And the thing is, like, you've been cool. You've been it. You just may not have noticed it. And so that's where you're at right now. Okay. So for some of you, hold on, I'm getting a message. Okay. So, thank you, ancestors. So for some of you, that's what you need to be doing. Some of you are still in your shell, and they're wanting you to step out of your shell. They want you to start looking for events, like look for opportunities. Keep your eyes open, okay? I'm even seeing like Eventbrite. That's very personal and specific. Like, I'm seeing some of y'all get on Eventbrite, like, oh, what's going on in the community today? Oh, there's a free community block party. Oh, there's a conference, let me go. And I'm seeing some of you even get up on stage, like, oh, does anybody have something to say? And you're getting up on stage and you're using your voice, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. And some of you are doing this in the workplace. Some of you are going to like the meetings. I'm even seeing PTA meetings at the school when school starts back up, right? Or even for summer camps. Like, I'm seeing y'all go in like, hold on, wait, this needs to change because, the teachers aren't doing this. The students need this. You guys are speaking up. And I have chills right now. I'm so proud of you because that is what we need. That is the change that we need, okay? And so I'm seeing some of you. So now back to those of you who are still in your shell. The ancestors are wanting you to break out of that shell. There is no need for you to be going through this alone. There is too many people going through the same thing for you to be going through it alone. It makes no sense. Like, no man is an island. Okay, we all need each other. We all need somebody. So you need to break out of your shell, break out of that introverted stage, and tap in. You know, start speaking to people. Small steps here and there. Somebody said to me the other day, well, you know, can you help? I don't know how to do that. Can you help? For some of for those of us who can't afford to book a life coaching session with you, you know, can you drop some solutions? And I mean, goodness, it's so many solutions. There are so many things. I can't even sum it all up in you know, in a quick video. But one of the things that you can do to break out of your shell is to start small conversations, right? So let's say for online, the perfect example. This is social media. Some of y'all are on social media and you're not being social. Why are you there? Like, look up the etymology of the word social, okay? So this is social media. Start commenting on some of your favorite influencers' videos, right? Start responding to some other comments. That's one way. Another way is when you're outside, you see somebody with something that you like, don't just stare. Give a compliment. You can make somebody's day like that. Okay. Some of y'all might need to even start reaching out to your family members more. Hey, cuzzo, what's up? Give them a call. Like, you know, start reaching out, start being more vocal, and slowly you will find yourself becoming more comfortable with being more social. Okay. You may even become that leader, the guy holding the fire. And don't get me wrong, not everybody is supposed to do that this lifetime. Not everybody is supposed to evolve this lifetime. But if you're here and you are listening to this, 9 times out of 10, they want you to make it happen this lifetime. All right. And then we got Babalu Aye here. Babalu Aye is an Orisha who talks about healing. And so we have spiritual healing, physical healing, emotional healing. So yeah, some of you guys are healing the trauma. Whatever it is that put you in that shell. It could have been a rough childhood. It could have been heartbreak. Okay. It could have been being teased. It could have been someone like telling you, oh, you talk too much. You're annoying. Like, take it how it resonates, right? You need to heal that. And when you heal that, then you will be more likely to step out of your shell. And I'm seeing the heart chakra. Some of you need to do some work on your chakras, not even just the heart chakra, but the heart chakra. I'm seeing also the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is the chakra that links you to your confidence. Stepping out of your shell and talking to people, especially strangers or even a group of people, it takes confidence, honey. Okay. So some of y'all need to work on that solar plexus chakra. You can look up some guided meditations on that. Some of y'all need to work on the heart chakra. And of course, the heart chakra goes without saying, you know, it helps you with love, right? Love for yourself, love for others, love for your family, love for the world in general, love for whatever it is that you do. Okay. So that's what Babalu Aye is bringing to us. He's bringing us healing. So thank you for showing up, Babalu Aye. And then we have this next card is people. There are 4 people in the desert. It's the 4 of fire. They're in the desert. They're under the moon, and despite them being in the desert, they are approaching a body of water. Okay, and again, you see community here within this card. They look like they done struggled to find that body of water, but guess what? They did it together. So it's us struggling to find a way to survive. Okay. Some of you are going off grid. Like I know I'm going off grid. I will still be here for you guys, digitally. But I am disconnecting from society. And I got some good news to share with y'all, but I'm not going to share it yet. Let me know if you guys want me to share my my going off grid, building my homestead journey. If you're interested in that, I will definitely be vlogging it. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna be posting it, but let me know if you want me to post that here on YouTube. I'll probably be posting it on like my Instagram and all that stuff, my TikTok, Facebook. So if you haven't followed me on those platforms, make sure that you go do that. So yeah, like this card is giving me the energy of like working together, because they are in the desert. There's nothing around them but the moon each other and this body of water. Okay. And so it's like, we got to find a way, what we going to do. Oh, and they're holding candles too. They're wearing all white and they're holding candles. So yeah, that water, the moon, the candles, that all represents spirituality, emotions, right? And so I'm feeling like you guys are gonna be opening up to someone, opening up to a community, and that also goes with the, with that first card where it was a whole village of people, right? And somebody was like stepping up, to be the leader, opening up, speaking up, okay? Finding a way to get things done. And in order to do that, yes, you may need to burn some candles. You may need to get some spiritual guidance, which is why a lot of you are here. But a lot of you, they want, like, a lot of you are gifted and they want you to utilize your gifts more often. Your ancestors, I'm seeing you guys create like a ancestor altar, okay? Create an ancestor altar. If you need help with that, let me know, because I will gladly help you guys with that. I also talk more about that on my Instagram subscription. It's $4.99 a month, and I tap a lot into my Orisha altar, my ancestor altar, spirituality, skincare routine, what I eat as a plant-based individual, all that stuff. All right, so that's there for you. But moving on, okay? So this next card, we got this woman, feminine energy, standing here. She has a bag in her hand, a stick in her hand, and she's walking on what looks like dead land, okay? There's nothing here growing, but she's sprinkling seeds as she's walking, okay? Her posture is on point, and some of you guys need to work on your posture, okay? Chin up, shoulders back, stop slumping, because some of you guys have back pain, and your posture is part of the reason why. Actually, your posture is the reason why, because you've been slumped over your whole entire life. All right, so start working on standing up straight, correct your posture. But anyway, this lady is walking, this feminine energy is walking, and she's sprinkling them seeds, and she's creating a new earth. Things are transmuting. She's transmuting. She is alchemizing. Like, what she's doing is she's taking this death and this drought, and she's creating something new here. Okay, and that's what a lot of us are doing, and we're gonna be doing it together. A lot of you guys are here to help create this new earth. Okay. On my Instagram today, I posted a quick scene from that movie Judas and the Black Messiah. It was Fred Hampton, right, of the Black Panther Party, right? And look at what Fred Hampton was doing. Like, he created a space for his community to show up and change their mindsets, change their way of life, right? He had all these programs for the children. He was feeding people. He had healthcare initiatives. He was making connections with people in different countries. He built all of these allies. Even China was on the Black Panther Party side, okay? Like, and that's what I see us recreating as a collective. We're doing things for our community. I even saw this video a few weeks ago of these men. It looked like it was like Brooklyn or the Bronx, because it was Mr. Softy. If y'all are from New York City, then you know about Mr. Softy, okay? We used to love Mr. Softy, but Mr. Softy's ingredients are toxic, okay? It's terrible for our children. And so these men would not allow Mr. Softy to sell to their neighborhood. You know what they did instead? They had tables and tables of free fruit, free smoothies set up for all the children and the adults in the community, because that is the better way to go. We are feeding ourselves nutrients, because what's happening with the food, okay, and the chemicals in the hair care and the skincare products, it is breaking us down. It's causing fear. It's causing anxiety. It's causing depression. It's causing cancer. All right? And the ancestors are wanting some of you to be more mindful of what you're feeding your children, because a lot of times we think our children have ADHD. We think they have all of these disorders and learning disabilities, but in reality, it is the ingredients in the food that you're feeding them. Start looking at the ingredients. Start feeding these children more fruits, more vegetables. Fruits make great snacks. Start learning how to make all natural fruit juices. Okay, start looking at the ingredients, please. And I don't need to go on and on, because a lot of you already know that. And so them taking the initiative for their community is what's happening in this card. This feminine energy is saying, you know what? I'm going to create a new opportunity. I'm going to create opportunities. I'm going to create a new earth, and I'm going to plant these seeds, and they're going to grow. And so that's what we're doing together. Okay. And then this next card here, we got two seahorses kissing, and they're forming a heart. And again, I brought up the heart chakra. Work on your heart chakra, because a lot of you guys have too much built up animosity and hate in your heart, and we're at a point now where we've had enough of that. Okay, that is what they want from us. They want us to be hateful towards each other. Remember COVID? Stay 6 feet apart. Don't talk to each other. Divide and conquer. And so, in order for us to conquer that, in order for us to combat that, we need to spread love to each other. So some of y'all need to be working on your heart chakra. And some of you guys also, I'm hearing some of y'all need to let go of envy. Like, if somebody's doing better than you, please do not envy them. Be happy for them, be inspired by them, and then work on yourself. Okay? Because envy, jealousy, and fear are some of the lowest vibrational frequencies that you could possibly be on. So correct that. Okay. We're growing together. We're growing individually, and it's time to start taking it seriously. At the end of the day, we won't have anybody but each other. Do you know that there are communities in Africa and India and all these different places, right, that lose power on the daily? They lose, like, they can go hours without air. Some of them don't even got no air conditioning, okay? But they can go hours without air conditioning, without power. And a lot of them have been intentionally removed from social media. Like, they have no access to the internet. So I say that to say that there's going to come a time where you won't have anybody but your community. Because if you ain't got no access to the internet, all right, and you gonna stay home in the dark by yourself, or you gonna go outside and connect with your neighbors, like, yo, what can we do? Let's talk, let's build. You understand? It's gonna get to a point, and that's how the ancestors work. Sometimes we need divine intervention. Sometimes the ancestors are like, okay, well, you didn't do it when I told you to do it. Now I'm gonna force you to do it. I'm telling you, how many times has that happened to you? Like, you've been in a relationship and you've been getting signs that you need to leave, right? And you don't leave. You stick it out, and then boom, something crazy happens, and now you're forced to leave, or the person leaves you. Don't wait until they have to force your hand. You understand? Do you understand? Do you overstand? All right? Take these messages seriously. I am not just doing this because I like how I sound. I am doing this because I love you. I love the people. I'm here for the people. And this is my purpose. And the ancestors speak through me because they want you to get these messages. These messages are very important. So take them seriously, okay? If you guys need to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. If you guys need to book a life coaching session, like if you need help navigating through this, do all these changes, I am a master certified life coach, which means that I am certified to coach in all areas. You can also book that at the link in the description box as well. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I'm sending you so much love and healing. Until next time, peace and oneness.